Radio.com.
Going nowhere. Well, I'm gonna sit down for a little while with the baby, but that's it.
So, were you a fan of the Real Housewives of Atlanta before you auditioned for it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is what happened. I was a fan of the show in a way. Like I had my certain people who I liked, right? So I used to like to watch for Marlo, honey, with her fashion. Yes, and I used to love Nene, used to love seeing her go off and etc. So I had my favorite. Oh, Kim Zolak, I liked watching Kim, but I never imagined that I would be on the show virtually from my couch now up there with these women, right? So anyway, a friend of mine ended up writing them, telling them I was a newlywed in Atlanta and that I wanted to be on the show, blah blah. I didn't even know she had done this. So she came back and said, the producers want you to come and they want you to do an event. I'm like, what? I'm like, listen, I'm about to get read for filth if I'm up there with Nene and all of them. They gonna read me. I was like, I want to do it. And I ended up doing the Jose Feed the Hungry charity event with Kenya Moore. Y'all remember that? When we first met. Yes, honey, Miss USA, Miss America. I was not being shady, y'all, because at that point, I didn't even know what shade was, okay? I had no idea. I was just like, girl, I'm just trying to introduce you, and I'm a little, I don't know what to say. But anyway, that's how I entered on the show. After I did that event, they flew me and my husband out, and we ended up being a part of the show, and now I've been on there for 6 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. So, was it a hard decision to let the cameras into your life like that?
When I first started the show, I was a newlywed. I had only been married for a year. And we were really just beginning our lives, wanting to talk about whether we wanted to have children or not, whether I was going to start working or not. So a lot of things we did have to decide, were we going to let the cameras in on? So that first year, I was really cognitive of the cameras. Like, I said a lot of crazy stuff the first year, 265, everything, because I was so nervous with the cameras. But then as time went on, I got to be more comfortable. I got support from all of you ladies, after I went through my divorce, etc. And so I just felt the warmth and the connection that I could build with other women. So it led me to be a little more transparent when I was filming. So now I don't think about it as much, but in the beginning I used to think about, should we talk about a lot of different things on the camera?
Do you watch the shows in advance or after? Or do you have time for that?
Girl, it depends on the season. It depends on what type of season I'm having. I've had some rough seasons on the show. So some episodes I will watch, some episodes I don't watch. This season I've watched every episode because I'm in love, I'm in love with my fiance. And this season they actually caught our relationship in the beginning. So everything we experienced in the beginning of our relationship is on camera. So meeting our parents together, just getting engaged, finding out we're pregnant, everything is on camera.
This is your season.
I know, I'm sharing it with everybody.
Okay, out of all the women on the show, which would you prefer not to be on the show?
Oh, you should have asked me that last year. I happen to like some of these girls this year.
They being really supportive.
They are, yeah. They are. They really are. It's nobody. I've never been that girl to say who I feel like should be off the show or whatever, because everybody want to get their check, right? And then I feel like each person on the show plays their part. My problem is when you're on the show and then you change who you are for the show. No, just be who you are. If you never were really messy, don't be messy. Right. If you were really the peacemaker, then be the peacemaker. You've always got to have that person in the group. And I feel like our show is like, y'all remember Girlfriends, the show Girlfriends? So you pick a girl from the show who you relate to. So you got to be consistent in who you are. And so that's why I feel everybody plays a part. Everybody can be there.
Okay. Well, out of all the women that have left the show, which one would you like to come
foundations and real relationships, it's got to be some that have already been developed. And I think it'll be good. And then I feel like we should keep the new girls too. Let's just have 10 housewives. Why not? You know, all of us.
So are you friends with any other women on the Friendship with this franchise? Or which ones are you close?
On housewives?
Housewives.
Oh, housewives.
Housewives franchise, yeah.
Who are there and not there, or
Yeah, just all in general. Are
in
you like
general?
close friends?
In general, yeah, I'm pretty much friends with all of them. I communicate a little more with Mimi. Yeah, I do. And Ashley saw Kenya's baby the other day, so she and I do chat. We bond over that. Yeah. And Shamia, who just had her baby, Shia.
Baby boom.
I know. Like, it's crazy to be having a baby at the same time as my very good friend. But yeah, so I have my girl. And Eva, she's really supportive, and we chat a lot through text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things that we do. We do wonder if you ladies support each other off the camera. So that is.
Listen, this is how I am. If you're gonna be my friend on camera, we need to be cultivating our relationship off camera. Because I'm not really good at being fake. Like, Housewives is not acting, you know. So I don't want to have the season and be cool with you, and then when the season's not happening, we don't talk. If we're cool during the season, and then you don't talk to me from the end of the season until reunion, don't expect me to like be your bestie. Like, we should still check in on each other. We should still go to each other's events, which we have been doing. That's what I like about this season. This season of Housewives is built around sisterhood and relationship, and we all really build like real friendships. So we all are still very much in